Good morning. I'm here on the Wednesday, the 20th of August, to tender the full exact amount in Bank of England notes and Royal Mint coins for council tax, plus the £102 costs that have been added for court fees for the summons. They've already refused legal tender on the 10th of June 2025 for the full exact amount of legal tender for council tax in front of two witnesses. So this is my second attempt to discharge the debt. Here we go.
Good morning, Oscar.
Good morning, can you hear me?
Here.
Yes, hello, my name is David Alexander. I'm here to settle the debt for council tax for the summons that's been issued.
What's your postcode? And the first line of the address? What's your name?
My name's David Alexander. I'm here to settle the balance today. I'm in reception with two witnesses.
That's fine. So you're paying the full balance?
Yes, I have the full exact amount in legal tender, £1,740 and is it 73 pence? Yes, I've got the full exact amount in Bank of England notes and Royal Mint coins. I'm in reception now.
Are you paying by card?
I've brought the full exact amount in Bank of England notes and Royal Mint coins, which is legal tender in England and Wales.
Okay, so we can only take payments over the phone. If you're paying in cash, you'll need to pay that at the post office.
Hello, sorry, what's your name again?
Yeah.
Right, can I just read something to you? Right, so this summons has been issued under the Council Tax Administration Enforcement Regulations 1992. Now, Section 34, subsection 5 states, application for liability order. If, after a summons has been issued, in accordance with paragraph 2, but before the application is heard, there is paid or tendered to the authority an amount equal to the aggregate of A, the sum specified in the summons as the sum that's outstanding, or so much of it as remains outstanding, as the case may be, and B, a sum of an amount equal to the costs reasonably incurred by the authority in connection with the application up to the time of the payment or tender. The authority shall accept the amount and the application shall not be proceeded with. Now I am here today with the full exact amount in Bank of England notes and Royal Mint coins to settle the debt on behalf of the account David Varney, Louise Varney.
That's fine, but as I just explained to you, we can't take cash payments in the building. You need to make that payment at the post office or by card or the phone. Okay,
so the problem is you must accept legal tender for debts. That is an obligation on the council, not on myself.
Yes, but you need to pay at the post office.
Okay, I'm going to ask you for the first time, are you refusing legal tender?
I can't take cash payments over the phone. You need to make that payment at the post office. Unless you pay by card, I can't take that payment.
Is there an obligation to make the payment at the post office? Because it says in this regulation that the authority, not the post office, it says the authority shall accept the amount and the application shall not be proceeded with. That is an obligation on you as working for the council. I am here with legal tender. According to the Bank of England website, legal tender must be accepted for all debts. If it is refused, can I just read you as well a maxim, reprobata pecunia liberat solventum, which means money refused releases the debtor. Are you refusing legal tender?
We're not refusing payment, but we don't take cash.
No, are you refusing legal tender, not payment?
That payment in the office.
Are you refusing legal tender?
In the post office, sorry.
It doesn't say that on this regulations.
If the amount's not paid as it needs to be, we will pursue the debt as normal without a court.
Are you making a threat now after refusing legal tender?
So if you're wanting to make that payment...
Could you get your supervisor, please? Could you get your supervisor, please?
I wouldn't be able to put you through to a manager. I can request a call back for you.
I need to speak to a supervisor now. We're here now with the legal tender. All we need for you to do is come down to reception and accept this legal tender to honour this payment.
We don't have any cashiers here.
You don't need one. I've got the full exact amount. You don't need a cashier. You don't need a cashier. I've got the full exact amount.
You need to either go to the post office or PayPal.
According to these
I
regulations,
cannot take that payment.
that doesn't. There's no obligation to do that. It says the authority shall accept the amount, and the application shall not be proceeded with. It doesn't say the post office. It doesn't say the bank. It says the authority. I'm here at the authority with the full exact amount in legal tender. I'm here to tender. This is the second time, by the way. I came on the 10th of June with my 2 witnesses that were stood here with me today to tender, and it was refused.
Okay, just bear with me. I'm just going to put you on hold.
Thank you.
Not recording. Good.
Shall accept the amount, and the application shall not be proceeded with. That's pretty clear cut.
Yeah.
And legal tender must be accepted for all debt when offered, especially when there's no contracts. Now, keep that
No
rolling.
subsection.
Okay. So, according to the council, where does it say on here now? Oh,
Yeah.
hang on. No. There is no contract with the council according to their website. According to the Bank of England website, legal tender has a narrow technical meaning that will rarely come up in everyday life. The law ensures that if you offer to fully pay off the debt to someone in a form that is considered legal tender, and there is no contract specifying another form of payment, that person cannot sue for you failing to repay. Now, a summons has been issued after we tendered payment on the 10th of June, which means they've added £102 costs after refusing legal tender, which is ultra vires, it is beyond their powers. So we're now back, acting in honour, to tender payment again with the extra £102.
Hello.
Hello.
Hiya, so I can see you spoke to a manager not long ago regarding the same thing, where you was told that we don't accept cash payments in our building. You need to either pay that at the post office or PayPal, and nothing's changed in that sense. It's
Okay.
the exact same unless you pay by Visa or debit card.
But the same manager was unable to provide the policy that states that they don't accept cash, and your parking services department.
If you wanted to know the policy that states that we cannot take cash payments in person at any of our buildings, then you will need to send an email in.
Yeah, they weren't able to provide the policy. He said it doesn't exist.
Okay.
It doesn't exist. So basically, it's an obligation for yourself to accept the full amount in legal tender.
Unfortunately, we're not able to accept that.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you one more time. Are you refusing legal tender?
And as I said to you before, I'm not refusing payment. We cannot take cash payment.
No, are you refusing?
At the post office or PayPal, not over the phone or Visa.
Are you refusing legal tender? That's all I'm asking. I just need a simple yes or
We
no.
don't accept cash payments. I'm not refusing the payment. If you made that payment over the
I
phone
didn't
by
say
cash,
payment.
that
I
payment
didn't
comes
say
in
payment. You can't pay. You can only promise to pay in a debt-based system. I can show you that if you want, if you come down. But there is no payment. There's only promises to pay. But are you refusing legal tender?
I'm not refusing legal tender, no.
You're not refusing legal tender. Okay. Could you come down and collect it then, please?
No, I can't.
Okay. So you've just refused legal tender.
We do not accept cash payments in our building. You can pay
Yeah.
at the PayPal in the
Yeah.
distance.
Okay.
Refused.
So you're refusing legal tender. Hello. Are you still there?
Okay, I'm still here, but we're not getting anywhere. So as I said,
Well,
we cannot.
I'm just asking you to just answer the question. Are you refusing legal tender?
You had this exact same conversation with someone 2 months ago.
It doesn't matter. I've just read you the section. I've read you the section. This doesn't place an obligation on myself, on anybody else apart from the authority.
We don't. If you're wanting to put a complaint in that we don't accept cash payments in person, you need to do that via email. Unfortunately, we're not getting into the call because we don't accept cash payments. We're not going to come down and take that cash from you.
That's great.
Okay.
That's
Now,
Make a payment at the PayPal.
that's good enough. Yeah. You've just refused legal tender there. Right. Just to let you know that if this is proceeded with, then you will now be liable. Okay. So.
If you don't pay that how it needs to be paid, it will go on to
Okay, so
delivery.
that's a threat after refusing legal tender.
It's not
Thank
a
you.
threat.
You've just made a threat. You've just made a threat there.
demanding money.
Yeah, you've just made a threat. Now, after
not a
refusing
threat.
that, you have just made
I'm
a threat.
advising you to
We are
phone
recording
back. It's
this,
not a
so you've just made a threat, and I've got 2 witnesses that have just heard that. I have the full exact amount here right now to give you. All it requires is someone to collect it.
unfortunately we won't be coming down to collect that.
Okay, so that's refusal. That's fine. Thank you. You've refused. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Alright,
Bye bye.
thank you,
Bye bye. Okay, so it is now 10:24. We've just been into the council building and been on the phone to one of the agents, and she has continuously refused to honour my payment in legal tender, stating that it needs to be sent to the post office and paid there. But unfortunately, the obligation is on them, according to the statute, according to the legislation, and the law surrounding legal tender, that when offered they must honour it, and they have just refused it in front of 2 witnesses. And if they now proceed with this application, they are now liable, and they are already liable because they already turned down the full exact amount on the 10th of June and added £102 costs. Okay, so to be continued.